Okay, so I just clicked start recording. Right now I'm live on Twitch, June 6th. It's 7:43. You might be here trying to watch WTS. There is no WTS episode this week. This is the first time I'm not doing one in like 100 weeks, which is pretty crazy. That we are just going to talk here for a little second. And I want to preference by saying that this is not a joke. I am not kidding around. This is not something that, I've had this conversation in my mind for a little while. It's just time for me to go ahead and let you guys know that I'm not going to try to lead up to it. I'm just going to tell you. In a video I did recently that was talking about my frustrations, I said if I was not partner by summer of 2019, I would go back and look for a job. So with that being said, I have negotiated and already shooken hands that I will be going back to Honda July 1st of next month. I will no longer be pursuing a full-time career on Twitch for that particular time because I will now be going back to Honda. Reasons being as there are many reasons as to why I finally have decided that this is the next course of action. The main thing I always tell myself is, how long can you love something without it loving you back? Whenever I mention Twitch here, I am not referring to the Twitch chat community. I'm referring to the Twitch application itself. I have been streaming for 4 years. 3 years I've had a full schedule. For almost 2 years, it's been my full drive. Everything I do is for Twitch. And it has put my life on hold for 2 years, which I was completely fine with because of the fact that I knew I was going to lose relationships outside by, streaming at particular times where I would have to sleep during the day and I would have to, make every single decision of my life about streaming. I would stream Rainbow Six Siege because that's the game I know people would watch me over Gears of War, because Gears of War is not as entertaining as Rainbow Six Siege. There would be days where I wake up and I don't want to stream Rainbow, but I do because I feel like I have to. And that's not saying I hate Rainbow by any means. But I know how much all you guys love my analogies. I feel like I'm an intern at a law firm where I have worked my ass off for so fucking long, and I see other people come into the same law firm and are getting automatically placed higher than me. And sure, in the real world and in the Twitch world, that happens. I understand that. And there's more people out there that feel like me. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way in terms of not becoming partnered. And it's just so fucking frustrating. And on top of that, you have this other law firm that is constantly calling you, saying, hey, Alex, do you want to come back? Do you want to do this? They're trying to... When I went to my meeting with Honda, and I'm the one who finally decided to call them after a while, after them calling me so much, and at some point you want to feel wanted. And I'm not saying I don't feel wanted by you guys and gals. I'm saying I don't feel wanted by Twitch. And I know it sounds stupid, but that's honestly how I feel. I'm fucking tired of not being recognized the way I feel like I should be recognized. And I am in a dumb way of saying, because you don't want to, it sounds stupid. But mentally, I'm not doing well. This year has been fucking hard. I've been doing bad. I've gone through 2 states of depression in my life, and I wouldn't say I'm depressed right now, but I am just lost. And I'm tired of trying to do everything for Twitch. It's time for me to basically have a breakup with Twitch. Even I am still streaming. I will still continue to stream. So, but I will not be giving everything to this anymore. YouTube videos may stop because of it. Very possible. WTSs may stop because of it, very possible. I will, my schedule that I negotiated back is I will be off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I'm going to do my best to have subseason on Tuesdays. I know that's not very good for a lot of you guys because you have work, but they will be later on in the day. We'll address that later on. But I can't do it Sundays because of the fact that people buy cars on Sundays. And if I'm going back to Honda, I need to commit to it. Ironically, when I actually went back and I shook my hands with the bosses and the owner, my favorite boss, the very next day, ironically called me and said he resigned, he quit. So I almost thought of it as like a whatchamacallit, a sign that says, yo, Barrow, this is saying don't go back to Honda. But I talked to my dad, and obviously my dad is all for me going back to Honda. Do not be mad at my dad for this. He's just someone who looks and sees his son and wants his son to become, wants his son to be happy, wants to do what's best for his son. So his advice was to go back to Honda. And he told me, you made this decision for a reason to go back to Honda. And now you're just trying to find a way to backtrack out of it, which is true. But that's why I'm telling you guys this early, so I do not backtrack out of it. I've committed myself so long to this, and I will still commit to myself to you, the viewer, but I am done with Twitch in terms of trying so fucking hard to become something they don't want me to become. And being Twitch partner doesn't really change anything. I don't earn more money. I don't. I would probably get like $1 more per sub. Right now, I get $2.50 for every sub you do. So if it costs you $5 a sub, I get $2.50 of that. I would get $3.50 if I became a Twitch partner. I'd get more emotes. It doesn't change the fact that I would earn more money. I understand that. And this is not about money. Financially, I am fine. I honestly am. I'm not doing this as a pity party to try to get money from anyone. Honestly, I'm fine. But up here, I'm not. And I got to take a step to... Sorry, I keep looking off screen because I just can't look at you in the eye. Up here, mentally, I'm not. So this is my decision. This was purely my decision. I did lean on my dad for advice. I actually haven't even told my brothers or my sister or my mother yet. That's what I'm doing tonight. That's why I'm saying I can't stay here for long, because I'm going to go tell them of my decision finally, that I will be going back to Honda. Will I ever try this full time again? Yes, possibly. But at the same time, I can't guarantee I ever will. Because rejection fucking sucks. Trying to ask a girl or a guy out that you really like, and them telling you no, it sucks, but you move on from it. You go and find somebody else. With Twitch, I've been rejected 6 times. The first 2 times I was just hoping. The third time I was on the fence. I was like, maybe I'll get it. The 4th time I was actually shocked I didn't get it. But the 5th and 6th time, I was purely flabbergasted that they said no again. Because, like I said, I don't pay attention to my numbers, but I know I have more than a lot of people who are subbed. And I know there's more people in my position as well. There's probably stuff I've had this conversation with me for the past fucking month, getting ready to tell you. And I know I probably left something out, but, when you're in the moment, you forget shit. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to make this my everyday job. It's been a blast. It will continue to be a blast. Like I said, Tuesdays and Wednesdays I'll have off. Mondays nights I'll have off. So Mondays and Wednesdays I'll probably start streaming around 5 p.m. Something like that, 6 p.m. and we'll go to 2 a.m. Tuesdays we'll have our sub season. We'll see what we do with that if people still want to participate, even though it's on a Tuesdays. Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, I'm fully committed to Honda, and I told him that, and I have to be. I don't expect you to like the decision. I just hope you respect it, because Friday, Saturday, Sundays I can't take off. They're just too busy. And if I'm going back to Honda, I need to go back and try to sell cars and make some money. And I don't want to be in this apartment the rest of my fucking life. I don't want to... again, that's the financial side of it, which financially, again, I'm 100% fine. 100% fine. I'm completely good financially. Fridays and Saturdays, we'll probably go back to the old way, that a lot of you guys didn't know me back when I worked at Honda, where I would start streaming at 9 p.m. Pacific and midnight Eastern. So that's going to be Fridays and Saturdays. So I know my East Coast people that are here, again, I am so sorry. But again, I hope you respect the fact that I have to make the decision for myself to do this. That I hope to see you on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I know it's going to be hard to see you on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm still going to take Thursdays and Sundays off most likely because, like I said, I was trying to think to myself, well, let's say if I work at Honda and I just stream every fucking day. But that's still committing shit to Twitch. And maybe things will change in a few months after I go back to Honda. Maybe right now I'm thinking of all the good shit at Honda, you know, all the fun I had. Now it's getting closer and closer. I'm thinking of all the terrible stuff that was there because of the customers are always fucking idiots, you know, or not always, but you know, I'm just looking, I'm just doing this. But I need to change because of the fact that the last 6 months, after I get off stream, man, I just turn off my lights. I do YouTube videos, and I just continuously think to myself, I'm still not partner, and I'm tired of committing myself to something that doesn't love me back. So without me rambling on anymore, I'll be live again tomorrow. We're going to be playing, or if you're watching the YouTube video, I'll be live tonight. We're probably going to do Layers of Fear. The reason why is I just want to be in my own head for a couple days. So that's why Saturday also we will be doing the sub-season. I just don't take it as offense. I just don't feel like talking. I just feel like being in my own mind. If you have any questions regarding this, I'm happy to answer it tomorrow. I just want to take the night just to talk to my family. For one last time, thank you so much for giving me a chance to make this my everyday job. I enjoyed it for as long as I could, and I thank you. Have a great rest of your night.